One, two, three.
Good morning, family. This is the genealogy of our family, the Crain and the Finley family. Our grandfather, Earl Crain. His brothers, Benjamin, Percy, A.B., his sisters, Nettie B., Addie Lee, and Clara. All right, his mother, this is our grandmother, Harriet Crain. And she's our great-grandmother. Everybody know that this is Grandma Maggie. And this is Grandma Maggie's family. And Grandma Maggie is a Finley. Her mother was Josephine Finley, Porter Finley. Father was Solomon Finley. She had one sister who is Gladys. And she married a Townsend. Her name is Townsend. And Mama's name is Maggie Maudella Finley Crain. Born April the 1st, 1894 in Nacogdoches, Texas. Everybody knows the grandchildren. Since I'm Lois, Mary Lois Wallace Green, and Earlene Crain Bell, Carl Jameson Crain, Bobby Ray. These are Percy's children. Percy Lee, Bernard, Quan, and Earl. Sharon is T.S.'s child. I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's all right. We're family. Lisa Crain is T.S.'s, Lawrence Crain, Camille Crain, and Wilford Crain Jr., Charles, Doris Jean Crain Wells, Thomas Crain, Dwayne Crain, and Barbara Crain. That is our genealogy. Okay, moving on. Who we are and who we come from again. This is the younger brother of Grandma Maggie, who is Garland Finley, and the picture, and his wife Maureen. His daughters, Antoinette, and down at the bottom is Geraldine. And these are just pictures of them. We are not taking time to go through all of that. And that's Geraldine there and her two sons. And that's a picture of all of us there. Okay. All right, now move on over to Anthony here. That's my grandson. And that's Uncle Garland's granddaughter here. I can't remember her name. These little boys right here is Grandma Maggie's youngest brother's children. This is Tommy, and that's his daughter, Bridget, and that's Adolphus. These two are brothers, who is Uncle A.D.'s children, Mama's youngest brother's children, okay? Now, as we move on over, again, this is Uncle Garland's oldest daughter, and that's her mother right there. And this is the daughter, one of her daughters, her third daughter. This is her second daughter right here. That's, I can't remember her name right now. Okay. And you want to get Quan and Crystal, help me. Help me. Okay, now, as we move on to... this is my mama. This is Aunt Hattie, everybody. Aunt Hattie, May Lois, and Janice. Over.
Getting rid of the glare.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, this is Papa. This is my stepfather, Jim Hader. Y'all know Uncle Jim. That's Aunt Hattie when she was about 22, I think, something like that. Okay. That's looking pretty good. That's May Lois when she, that's May, no, that's Janice. I'm sorry, that's my Janice. Mary Lois is Janice when she's about 14. This is my grandson, Anthony. This is Stan and Janet, who are my children. Stan was about 5 and I don't know, Janice was 3 or whatever. And there we are again, the family. Stan and myself, Janice and Murders. And There we are on a vacation. There they are in Compton, a place we live there in Compton. Janice is about 12 and Stan is 2 years more, huh, whatever. And there's Stan's little Janice right there. Now we're moving over to Uncle, I call him Uncle Bill, but y'all know him as Wilford. This is my Uncle Bill and Amy Rand, his wife. And you can, this is his oldest daughter here, who is Earlene Crain. She lives in Houston. This is her son, from a baby, and that's him there. Okay. I think we got all of the Uncle Bill's children and everything here. So we'll move on over to Percy.
Let me just check a couple
Okay.
photos of these people in there.
So they won't think they messed their lips out. You ain't getting me.
What did I miss?
Corner right down there.
Okay.
Now we move on over to Percy and his family. That's a Percy, a picture of him in his uniform. This is our Aunt Gerline. And let's see, who is the, oh, where's Carl? You see Carl anywhere? I don't see. Anyway, I don't see.
I don't either.
This picture here was taken in Hohenfeld, Germany. That's Gerline and Quan, Percy, and May Lois. Okay? We were in Germany to visit them at that time. This is Bernard and his wife, Marion. This is Percy's granddaughters, and that's Anthony, my grandson, and granddaughter, Janice. And this is Carl's son, Carl Crain. This is Gerald's little boy, and I don't know whose baby that is. This is a bunch of the kids that were just taken on Park Avenue at Mother's house, you guys. I don't know who it is there. I just kept them over the years. And that's May Lois and Stan and Percy, and I think that's either Tootie or Brenna or Bobby right there. And what's his name? Carl's oldest son. What's his name, Doc?
Charles' oldest son.
Carl. Oh, I know. Anyway, this is Carl's oldest son, right here. And this is Ural. This is Grandma Maggie, and a whole bunch of us. I don't know who all it is. I think it's some of Charles's daughters or something when they were little, and that's Stan. And that's us back in Germany again. Another picture. That's Gerline and May Lois and Percy and Quan, right there. So that's Percy's.
Okay, I want to get back on this one that's on the table here. This looks like a bunch of Doris's kids and grandbabies.
Oh, right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a. Well, see, Doris is about the only one who sent, and Uncle Garland's children sent me a lot of pictures when I was doing that. Cause I got some other stuff, but Lord knows where it is now. You know that because I took like a lot of mothers' old stuff and put pictures on. Yeah. Because Anthony likes to collect that kind of stuff.
So that's Aunt Hattie. That's Uncle Will to some of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's Uncle Percy. And that's Uncle T.S.
Right.
All right. Did we hit it all? Or we got...
Well, just hit T.S. because if you show it, he's not there.
Okay.
It's T.S. We didn't get many pictures of him. This was a trip that he and Stan, I think I took. They went fishing, and Stan snapped that, or somebody did. It was at 1997 or sometime. And that's Sharon when she's a little girl.
Sharon was a cute little girl.
Yeah.
I don't know about her now. She's something else.
And that's Tootie and Uncle Bill's children, because that's the boys and Lisa and Sharon and
that's Camille right
and
there.
I think that's Sharon's grandson there. So I don't. These are just pictures of. Now this is what was her name? Nettie B. This is one of our grandfather's sister's daughters. She's like y'all's third cousin or whatever. And these back to this again. This is Uncle Garland, Mama's youngest brother, and A. Marine, you can tell by the setting that this is an old picture when they were young, because this is Alzora. Alzora was killed in a car. These three were killed in a car wreck in Los Angeles. That's Alzora, Maddie, not the three of them because that's Ned. The two of them and the little boy was killed. So everybody need to know that too. This is A. Marine and the oldest daughter. We call her Mutt, but her name is Johnny Mae. And that's the next Gerald. And that's Ned, that's Gerald, and that's Ruthie. Ruthie lives in Alabama or somewhere now. And that's just
Okay,
that's just my family. That was my 50th.
that's her tribute to her family.
Right. That's my 50th anniversary. Like the days of our lives. And me, that's May Lois then. That's my graduation picture.
I told Doris that looked like you when you was something else right there.
And these are my children. Them that stand Daddy when they were little. They stand right there. And this is Stan and his family here.
All right.
And we don't want to forget Murdis, because he was in the cover. He was in the Tell magazine. We got to tell it. He was a real estate person there. And we went on a trip to wherever we went, a cruise somewhere. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the history of the Crain family. All right, this is our family tree. Earl Crain looks just like the young Earl Crain. And there's Grandma Maggie. We don't have a picture of our great-grandfather, but everyone, this is for all of us to remember. All right, I have touched it all. We have done it. Remember these names, your heritage.